What's going on everyone, Alex here. So I've talked a lot about monitor lights on this channel. I think they're great, they're space saving, they light up the desk evenly, and overall they're just a really great accessory for your desk. So that's why I was interested when Quntis reached out to me to test out this product. Okay, so looking at what you get in the box, pretty straightforward. You get the light itself, the stand, and then a power cable, and that's it. As you can see, I have it set up over my shoulder here. So this is a different kind of product. It's extra long, it's massive, and it actually clamps to the desk instead of sitting on top of your monitor. It's 80 centimeters long, which is double the size of my current monitor light, also from Quntis. And just like my current light, it has 4 touch points to control the light itself. It has 5 brightness settings and 4 color temperature settings, ranging from 3000 Kelvin right up to 6500 Kelvin. One of the cool features that I just found out about is you can long press the buttons to enter a stepless brightness or color temperature setting. So you can really dial in the exact brightness or color temperature that you want. With this long press, it actually locks the brightness to either up or down. So if I long press and hold it, it'll go all the way up to the brightest setting and stop. I'd have to let go and then tap it again and hold it, and it would go all the way down. So again, it's a small little feature, but it's a nice quality of life thing that I don't have to keep cycling from dim to bright to dim to bright to get the exact brightness that I want. This is the exact same thing for color temperature. You don't have to cycle through it. You can just long press and hold, and it'll turn the temperature up or down. So after seeing this on the new light that I just got, I tested it out on my older one, and yeah, you can actually long press and hold to enter a stepless mode for brightness and color temperature, which is great. It also has a button that will automatically adjust the brightness depending on what it thinks it needs, so you don't have to dial it in yourself. So even though the light is pretty big, it's pretty standard compared to the rest of the lights out there. What separates this one is the stand, I think. And as I said earlier, it actually clamps directly to the desk instead of clipping on top of your monitor. This is something that I haven't seen elsewhere, and if for some reason you're someone that doesn't want to clamp something to the top of your monitor, maybe you have an expensive one and you don't want it actually applying any pressure to the top of the monitor or whatever, this is perfect for you because it clamps to the desk and your monitor's free. So it's a pretty long stand. It stretches around 80 centimeters, but that's not really a true height because the top half of it is this rubbery bendy material, and that's because it's used to kind of bend over your monitor. It's an interesting way of doing it for sure. The clamp itself is actually really strong. It's very heavy duty and there's no chance of it going anywhere. However, the stand itself isn't very sturdy. The rubbery bit at the top just wobbles around too much for everyday use. When I was typing up the script for this video, you could see that the monitor light was bouncing around a bit, and yeah, that could just get very annoying after a while. So setup is very easy. You just clip the light into the stand and then connect the power cable at the top. And then once you clamp it onto a desk or whatever you're using, you plug it in and you actually connect the power cable into the bottom of the clamp. So there's like internal cable management, which is actually really cool. So that's the light, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting product. I'm not too sure who it's aimed at. I'm definitely not the target audience. Looking on Amazon, it says it's perfect for someone with a dual monitor setup. So that can make sense. If you want to clamp it directly behind the middle of the 2 monitors, it'll evenly light up the desk instead of having one monitor light attached to one side and then kind of being half lit on the other side. So that makes sense. I'm thinking it could be potentially good for someone who uses like a workbench and needs a large area covered with light, or if you're an artist maybe, or maybe even an architect. I don't even know, do they look at drawings or is it all on their computer? But yeah, maybe someone who needs a large area covered with light at a workbench or a desk or something like that. Another person it could be good for is someone who wants to use the top of their monitor to have their webcam. If you have a monitor light, it can be difficult to also have a webcam on top of it. Now personally, I've actually kind of strapped my webcam to my monitor light and it works good for me, albeit it's not very pleasing on the eye. It looks a bit messy, but it works for me and I'm happy with it. But if you're someone who wants to just have their webcam on top but still need a light, this could be good for you as well because it eliminates the need to attach a light to your monitor. Anyway, that's it for this video. Definitely an interesting product. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.